Hello everyone and welcome to my Champions League final preview. As you can see, I'm supporting my team Tottenham Hotspur in this final, and it's going to be an incredible final, I think. And I can't believe that a team like Tottenham are in the Champions League final. For me, every year I play FIFA and every year I play as Spurs, and this just feels like a final from a FIFA game, and I just cannot believe it. This is incredible stuff. So today is what, the 31st of May. Tomorrow, the 1st of June, is the final, and it is incredible for a Tottenham fan to witness the club you watched growing up going to the final of a major European tournament that is watched by millions across the world, and it is unbelievable, And, a team like Tottenham in the group that just seemed possible, just to get 1 point out of the first 3 games, just 1 point, and then somehow scraping through, waiting for the other results to go their way to get out of the group, knocking out Inter Milan in the process. And, it was always going to be difficult. And, Barcelona are going through to the next round. You just know that they're going through. Absolutely incredible. I can't believe it. And, the knockout stage, beating Dortmund at Wembley and at their ground, it was just too easy. It was very straightforward for Spurs' routine. And that was like the last piece of good form in all competitions for Spurs, losing games in the Premier League as well, leading up to it. And then, just to go through and get Manchester City, I generally thought that, if Manchester City win, then fair enough, and I think they should go and win the quadruple this season. And they're an incredible team, they're in incredible form, and to get that penalty set, when Danny Rose handballed it in the penalty area, he tried to get his arm out of the way. So when trying to get your arm out of the way, it hits him, and you kind of feel for Danny Rose. I felt that's not a penalty. It's not a penalty anyway. Given a penalty, yellow card. Sergio Aguero steps up. I think he goes to Lloris's left. Saved by Hugo Lloris. Unbelievable. This is at the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, in front of the South Stand. I mean, I wish I was there just to witness how it sounded, how the atmosphere was. And I was like, oh my God, unbelievable. And then in the same end, later on in the game, Sonny tries to take the ball and couldn't take it properly, so to keep it in the byline, turns around, gets a shot in, and it's in. But hang on, VAR decision had to review, did the ball cross the byline, otherwise it would have been a goal kick. No, that was fine. Was he offside? Was there an offside? No offside. 1-0 Tottenham. Second leg at the Etihad, unbelievable. Spurs are 1-0 down, 2-1 up, 3-2 behind. And then it was 4-2, and you think, oh, that's it. Slump back like that. That's it. Man City are going through. Then Llorente from the corner gets a little touch, and people are still saying it's handball. But it doesn't. When you look at replays, the ball doesn't change if it's going to hit the arm. If it hit his arm, it would just be his hair, his arm hair. That's all that would touch, and that doesn't count. But when you look at the ball doesn't change its speed or rotation until it hits his hip or top of his leg, and that's when you see it go in. That's when it changes direction. But up until there, it doesn't change direction. So it's not a handball. You can't give a handball if there's no handball to be given. So, okay, Spurs, right. Okay, we're losing 4-3 on the night, 4-4 on aggregate. Okay, keep our cool. We can either sit back and defend, or we can try and go for it. And it was a bit of both. City trying to come at us, and in the last moment in stoppage time, was it Aguero passes to Sterling? It's in the back of the net, unbelievable. The Spurs are just like, oh no, unbelievable. Spurs, you know, we've come all that way. We've gone to the quarters. Heartbreak. Wait, what's happening? VAR. What potential offside? And then they check, and Aguero in the build-up is offside before Sterling tucks it in. That goal has just been cruelly taken away from City, and the advantage has been given back to Spurs for the away goals. Full-time whistle blows. Spurs are in the semis. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. You know, so then in the semi-finals, you know, Spurs are going for a little sticky patch at home. They get the first loss. Was it against West Ham? And then we've got Ajax coming up. We lose 1-0. We lose 1-0. And you think, okay, second leg, we go to Ajax. We're going to go there and we're going to beat them. Confidence. We're going to beat Ajax. Okay, so the game's set up. Everyone's there. You know, I'm sitting at home waiting for it to kick off. Literally kick off. And then, 1-0 down. It's not a good start. It's not a good start, is it? We're 1-0 down. We go up the other end, hit the post. Oh, unbelievable. And then we're 2-0 down. I thought, oh, that's it. I'm flicking it over. I'm turning it off. I feel sick. I feel weak. So I'm looking on my phone, looking at the scores. It's 2-2. What? Spurs are 2-2. Son. Not Son, it's Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura. Unbelievable. 2-2. In the space of a few minutes, Spurs have equalised. Okay. So I'm still flicking between the game and my phone, checking. I don't want to know. Okay, so flicked it on the last 10 minutes. We're in stoppage time. You know, they've had shots saved, and you know, Spurs hit the crossbar, and it's all pandemonium. It's all wow. I can't believe, you know, we got this far again. You know, we're almost out of the Champions League again. Ajax are going to go to the final, but about 10 seconds from time, Spurs hit the brake, and there's a ball to Dele Alli, and then Moura takes over, and he hits it. It's 3-2. He's got a hat-trick. Lucas Moura has got a hat-trick. The first hat-trick at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and he's got a hat-trick away from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium for the first time in Europe. Unbelievable. Okay, so everyone's celebrating. Yes, come on. Check your watch, it's full time. And I noticed 3 minutes have gone since the goal was scored. 5 minutes added on. We're now approaching 8 minutes. And they're going on the attack. And, you know, Spurs get the ball. I think it was like a goal kick or something. And the ball's up their end. And it's like, come on, blow the whistle, blow the whistle. The whistle goes. Spurs are in the final. Unbelievable. I can't believe we're in the final. This is amazing. You know, and I'm trying to cheer quietly at this point, not to wake my neighbours up. I mean, it was like, what, 10 o'clock at night? And I'm just quietly, and I can't believe it. You know, Spurs are in the final. The team that I've been supporting since I was a little boy. How much I got ridiculed by family, by friends. You know, my dad's an Arsenal fan. And, you know, at school, you know, why you support Tottenham for their rubbish. You know, you should support Arsenal, you should support Man United, but not Tottenham. They're never going to go anywhere. And, yeah, it's a struggle being a Spurs fan since a young age. But, you know, this is what it's all about. You know, winning a chance to win the trophy, a Champions League, you know, and tomorrow it's going to be one big game, and I think Spurs are going to do it. We're going to do it. I think we'll beat Liverpool, and I think I can't predict a score, maybe 1-0, maybe 2-1. Liverpool are going to give us a good game. They're going to go out there and try and carve Tottenham up, and Tottenham are going to be defending as they normally do. But once they get on that break, you've got Mora, you've got Son, Eriksen's there. You're going to have, maybe if Kane starts, Kane's going to be goal hungry. He's been out injured a couple of times this season, and he's going to be there. We've got such a great attacking force. And, you know, if we score, I dread to think my nerves. I dread to think what the cheers will be around the world. And I think Spurs will lift that trophy. If Spurs don't, never mind, you know, got to a final for the first time in such a long time, in, you know, and the first European final for 35 years. Incredible. But yeah, I'm hoping that we will win. From a Spurs point of view, if you don't like Spurs, then yeah, doesn't matter, you know. I mean, who do you think's going to win tomorrow? Tottenham or Liverpool? Or you don't care? You don't care who, or you just don't care about football? It's up to you, but I think the mighty Tottenham are going to win. They're going to lift that trophy. So that is my reaction, going the journey towards the final, and talking a little bit about the final. I think Spurs are going to win. So thank you for watching. Peace, and up the Spurs. Come on, you Spurs.